City, 48184 zip code. Welcome to the show. I am DeVincent McFarlin, your host of Fucking Around TV, where we fuck around so you can find out. And hope you guys are doing well. It's been a few days. Had the holiday there, kind of took a little hiatus, right, so to speak. And we're back. Well, we never really left, but sorry I've been away for a few days. I apologize. Nope, didn't get falsely arrested or any of that shit. Not yet. But yeah, we'll get into it in a minute. We'll get into some of the updates we've had. Some of the small victories we've been able to claim, and a lot more shit going up, but I have a few more lawsuits I intend to file maybe tomorrow. Might file tomorrow. Got about too many to count, guys. It's too many to count. But we'll get to it when we get to it. We'll get to it when we get to it, but we have other fish to fry at the moment. We have to go turn in our election ballot, and then we got to go to the post office. And then we wanted to go to the Building and Engineering office, try to catch Bob Watson, because we do have some questions we need to ask Mr. Bob Watson. The building official, Bob Watson. But really just need to make sense of, this registration, dwelling status, or dwelling registration status, or registration dwelling status, one or the other. But we need to understand, if you will. Oh, 1 second, guys. I got to take a picture of something here. That sign right there. That's on the public easement right there. We got to take a picture of that, right? Because that's something that we want to include in our lawsuit. Wow. Just documenting the hypocrisy of it all, more or less. See what kind of material is that? I don't even know. It might be a different material. It might be a new one. It might be it's like a vinyl. It looks like a plastic vinyl. Some kind. Yeah, it is. See that, guys? I mean, it's definitely plastic, without a doubt. But it's like, it's like a plastic. Not the same, but it's the same, but it's not. Like, it doesn't have these in it. But yeah, I mean, effectively, it's the same. It's made out of plastic, but regardless of the material. I mean, if the city of Wayne is enforcing, signs in public easements, well, I'm no genius or nothing, but I would say that's definitely a public easement, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Well, we took a couple screenshots. Did our little observing. But yeah, we do want to catch old Bob Watson. We do want to catch him. Well, because we got to figure out this registration status, right? I mean, he clearly has, here's the thing. Here's where it gets even more interesting. So I subpoenaed Bob Watson to court for the tax tribunal because, well, he found this dwelling registration status back in August, right? And then in September, the exemption was rescinded, right? So that's important timeline material there because it shows that before the exemption was rescinded, after it was already approved, then it was rescinded in September. Before it was rescinded in September, in August, the city had no problem pulling up the status of that rental registration, that property. So, you know, the building official works hand in hand with the tax assessor, right? They're you know, I know the buildings, one's across the street from the other or whatever, but you know, it's a little bit odd that the building official was able to somehow know what was going on, but the tax assessor wasn't. It's a bit strange. So, you know, of course, and then we have to understand, well, where did this registration that we have currently come from, because it's not the original, which of course the city never disclosed that pertinent information to the courts, right? Misrepresented it as if it was the original full-blown it's just simply not. It's just simply not the case. So, but our first stop of the day here, as you guys all know, City of Wayne City Hall. City of Wayne City Hall, baby. As you guys are aware, you got to be told it's City Hall, because otherwise you wouldn't know. Because, you know, this is an old pump house. It's an old pump house, I guess. It's cool, I guess. It's unique, I guess. Damn, if they had the AC any colder in here, holy shit. Must be nice to run that AC like that. I know people that can't even run AC, they can't afford it. But they can afford to run it in here though, boy, oh boy. Get any colder in here, it might have hypothermia. Let's see here. 40-day prior, huh? Campaigning activities, I'd love to know. I still have yet to see any laws for that. Wouldn't expect it though. Wouldn't count on it, guys. You guys remember the fiasco with the recycling collection calendar, where they wrote it so small people couldn't read it? Ooh, there you go.
Thank you. You as well.
Ooh, we got the meet and greet.
Hi, I'm just trying to use it.
Let me check the single.
Okay.
Everything is fine.
Good. You have a wonderful day.
Perfect.
Thank you. Have a good one. Open sesame.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. See how easy that was, guys? Police didn't get called, nothing. Nothing happened. Uneventful day so far. So far. Knock on plastic, because we ain't got no wood. Oh, turn that off. We don't want to get no copyright. We don't want to get no copyright strikes. All right, let's go to the post office here, and then we'll hit up Billy Bob Watson. Try to catch the The man, the myth, the legend. This motherfucker is like Houdini. It's impossible. Alright guys, we are back. Sorry about that. Getting phone calls from all over the place, and sometimes you gotta take them, you know. I mean, I sometimes wish I didn't, but I gotta take the call, and luckily I did take this one, because this was a good one to take. So, any whore. Back to what I was saying. So, yeah, it's been an interesting, few days, I would say. There's a little bit to talk about, but not a crazy amount, right? But yeah, we can talk about it, guys. We can talk about it for sure at some point. But as of right now, I want to get the rest of my trees planted. I basically got them all done. I'm looking for about 4 more, just to really make it over the top. But I'm not too worried about that either. But it's the only thing on my mind is Zug Pond and getting this project done. And yeah, we planted, probably since I last spoke to you, at least a dozen trees. At least a dozen, maybe more. So I mean, yeah, it's been. I think I passed the post office. I sure did. But it's been fun though. I can't say it hasn't. It's been relatively fun. Got to spend some time with the kiddos and catch up, and that of course is the best time. But yeah, it ain't gonna be as easy as I thought it was gonna be, guys. City of Wayne's pulling out a lot of stops here. But we actually got to take some pictures of that. John Gochi. Motherfucker's got like 12 signs in front of his business. Which, of course, again, I don't normally care, right? Normally I wouldn't give a fuck. But given the fact that the city of Wayne claims you can't have that material sign, I find it weird that, but he's a good friend, he's local business, right? You gotta support local business, right? You gotta let local business get away with shit that private citizens can't get away with, right? Well, that's their friend, right? So of course he can get away with breaking obvious ordinance violations, right? He can break the ordinance whenever he wants, because he's their buddy, right? That's how that works. So apparently, seemingly, that's how it appears to work. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, guys. But yeah, I'll be right back. I got one more stop here at the post office. Alright guys, we are back. Back with the show. Y'all already know. Well, if you don't, you ought to know. But if you don't, hey, you know, we can't all possibly know everything. But let's go see Bob Watson. Is he available? Let's see if he's available today. I mean, I know the answer, of course, is always no. He's never available. Does so much, you just can't catch him. He's always on the go. He's always moving. I don't think he has an office, but apparently he's got an office. And he's never in it. He's always gone. Always on the move. Always on the run. Apparently, so that's allegedly what. Apparently that's the case. So, we'll, of course, never assume. We'll of course try to catch the man, the myth, the legend, of course, as anybody would. But I know we won't catch him. I know he's impossible to catch. So athletic, it's unbelievable. The athleticism is astounding. But yeah, we do got to go to US 12 too. Get a couple pictures of that real quick. I'll get some pictures of that. And of course, go see building engineering. Will they let you make an appointment? Boy, I don't know, Joe. That's the thing. They're supposed to, but no, they like to pick and choose, right? They like to play stupid, and they'll say, "Oh, here's his card. Email him or call him," of course, and then the voicemail is full, and the email never gets responded to, and then of course you can never catch them, right? And they never get back to you. So I don't know. It's just like Where's Waldo, I guess. It's how it's supposed to go. I guess apparently it's Where's Waldo and. Marco Polo, I guess, or where the fuck is Houdini? I don't know. It's something along those lines. Where is Houdini? And that's a great question. Where the fuck is Houdini? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I'll show you guys. He ain't nowhere to be found over here. He works so much, but he's never at work. That's the crazy thing, is that, they'll claim they work so much and do so much, but yet you can't ever find them. The weirdest thing. Because if you're hard at work, then that would mean you'd be easy to spot, but obviously, as you guys know. See that illegal sign still there, guys? You guys see that right there? So as you pull in, you see a plastic sign, a so-called illegal material right there. You guys just keep seeing that. Yeah, there ain't no doofus here. I can already tell you there ain't no fucking doofus here. I can tell you right now, guys. There's a camera though that's blocked, or there's a door that's blocked, right? The window's blocked. That's about all I see. Yeah, let me go park here. I'll park this car right here. Yeah, they're not here though, guys. But yeah, we'll go make an appointment. Wink, wink. Right. We'll go make an appointment with old Bob Watson. I'm sure they'll get right on it, guys. They'll get right on it, I am absolutely, positively certain that they will get right on that, guys. As you guys know. Only the most finest and professional, they'll get right on it, guys. Deadline.
We always all them directly off the fence, the other way,
And then, you're the homeowner, you're pulling your own permit?
Mhm.
Okay, I just have one more form for that.
Well, we're having someone install it. We're not installing it. We have somebody get,
You're just pulling your
Yeah, yeah.
It's just an affidavit saying that you're pulling your own homeowner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if we choose to do it, we're not sure yet. We might just take it down and not get another one.
And then on a hot day, they'll say, yeah, why don't we put that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it have a
Re-
price?
reliving
How
the
much is
glory
the
days.
permit?
It just depends
Check out the date on that. 2004.
Materials and how much they're charging to put it in, so it's like, goes by however much you put down.
2000.
Okay.
Like, available for the first bill to $1,000 increment, it's $80.
Okay,
And then every bill to $1,000 increment after is $15.
so if it was like $5,000, it would be like 100 less. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you.
Bob Watson available?
I don't have diesel.
Talking with the inspector.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Watson, 646. Oh, you guys go out this way? That way that people don't. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
I have a question. Could you pull up? So you sent me a letter in August about like a report on the property. One of your towards the end of it, I think it's page 17 of 18 or 19. You mentioned something about a dwelling registration status. Could you like point me to where you got that? Because I came down here last week, and apparently Denise said she couldn't get it, or that you would be more privy to.
Yeah, let me get your phone number in there.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I got the, what was it? Was it mailed to you?
Yeah, it was mailed to me. Yeah, it was mailed. I think it was August 20.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
Almost a year ago.
yeah. But it was that report you gave me. But in it has.
Is that the one with the sheds and all that stuff in it?
Mhm.
Okay.
The sheds, the pool, pond.
Yeah, I don't know if I signed it and the attorney did it or, okay, what's your address again?
37701 Glenwood. But it was like because I registered the property as a rental, and then there was like some sort of dwelling status, and in the status it said I guess she no longer works here, but the previous lady had put in owner occupied boarding house. That was her rules, or her words, not mine. And so I have yet to see it again. Like, I know you pulled it up back in August, but
Owner occupied
yeah.
boarding house? Okay.
Yeah, it says owner occupied boarding house was the narrative or the language they used.
Yeah, that was, I probably had to add things that they had on the list.
Yeah.
I don't do anything with,
But that's pretty much.
with change of, uses like that.
No, I
So,
know. It was
Boarding
weird
houses are-
how they put it in, and then there was some confusion about it, and I'm gonna re-register it, but I just want to make sure that is like it's available somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it again.
It was August of 25, okay.
So it's like a registration dwelling status or dwelling registration status, something like that. And I'm just trying to figure out where that came from, and because Denise couldn't find it apparently. And
All right, do you have a phone number I can call you at?
yeah, 269-331-0676.
0676, okay. I will call you as soon as I find this, and we can go through it if you want, on the phone, or,
Yeah, I mean,
that good?
Yeah, that sounds good, Bob.
All right, okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you got my number and stuff?
I don't think I do. If you got a card, I'll take it for her.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Oh. Holy shit, guys, dreams do come true. Can you believe it, guys? Dreams do come true. And, you know, apparently he's going to find me that information. So, I mean, that's nice. You know, we do appreciate that. We prefer not to be, you know, enemies, right? If all things considered, we'd prefer to be at least cordial, right? At least polite with each other. So I do like that. I do appreciate that very much. Denise Atkinson, she couldn't find the information. Apparently, Mr. Watson apparently had the information. He found it before the tax assessor found it. So we're just trying to make sense of it all, right? Because it doesn't really make sense, right? I mean, if he found, you know, information pertaining to owner-occupied boarding house, right? That's how the city classified it. That's what the status of it was in August of 25. Well, then how come in September of 25 the city is pretending that it's not owner-occupied? You know, it just doesn't really make sense, right? It just kind of seems like, well, there's clearly a disconnect here, or that information was deleted, or, you know, something happened, right? Between, if Bob Watson can find, you know, this information, but the tax assessor can't, allegedly, right? This is what we're supposed to believe. It just doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up, guys. And so, hopefully Mr. Watson can you know, point out where the fuck he got it from. Hopefully I can just make copies and, you know, maybe make a video or copies of it, whatever I gotta do. But yeah, you know, we just gotta figure out what the fuck's going on, and you know, why were you able to find something in August of 25 and then in September of 25? You know, we're both looking at the same paperwork, but yet we're drawing different conclusions here. And so, you know, obviously with the discrepancy, I certainly don't want to lose focus on the merits of the issue, right? But it just doesn't make any sense, right? And so we're trying to stay above the curve here and stay on top of it, right, as always. And I think we've done that. I hope it's enough, guys. I really do. I'm not doubting myself, but I am doubting the process. I'm doubting the system. I'm doubting, you know, impartiality. I just, you know, like, do I have faith in the courts? I mean, yeah, I guess I have to, right? I gotta have some faith in the courts, right? They're ultimately the ones who decide. But I'd be lying if I told you guys I wasn't nervous as fuck. You know, I'm extremely nervous, and I'm not leaving anything to chance. And yeah, I mean, it's just that simple, guys, you know. So yeah, we were able to actually talk to the motherfucker. Can't really believe it, to be honest with you. Might have to play the lottery today, baby. But yeah, come about 2:30. That's when you can catch him. Right before the end of the day. Right before the end of the day, you know, so not bad. But any whore, any whore. That's about it for today, guys. Just voted. I'm gonna try to go find at least 2 more trees, but I'd like to get like 6 or 8 more. You can never have enough, guys. You really can't. Well, I suppose you probably can have enough, but I'm not there. Not even close. But Hope this video has been informative. Hope you guys got something out of it. If you didn't, terribly sorry. I guess I'm going to re-register. I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't have to pay another $100 to re-register, but just to prove a point, you know, I've wiped my ass with $100 more than once in my life. So if I got to part ways with a Benjamin Franklin just to prove a point, I'm willing to do it. You know. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do what's right, guys, what's necessary. I hope it's enough. Well, I appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you, Joe Blow. Appreciate you, my man. When you gonna put me in the pet house over in Tennessee? When you gonna put me in the pet house? Why don't you send me a text? Send me a sext. No, don't do that. Don't send me no sex. Please don't do that. That was a joke. But yeah, my number is publicly available information. My email, publicly available information. Just look up cityofwayne.com candidates list. And you'll see my name. You'll see my name. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate your time, and we will be in touch very, very soon.